Yo, we are back with another tutorial. Today, we're going to make a house piano loop, starting with a basic chord progression and making it quite funky and basically drawing in the pattern rather than playing it on the keyboard. I've laid down a basic chord progression. Which is quite nice. I've also done a kick and a little bit of percussion just to sort of carry us along while we're creating something nice with that piano. So, piano at the moment, the chords are nice, but the pattern is a little bit boring. And what we're going to do here is make it a little bit more exciting. So, on this first chord, I'm going to create a pattern, and then we're going to just copy that to the rest of the chords. So that's the pattern we're going to go for. I'm just going to transfer this pattern to all these other notes. Right, that's the pattern sorted. Let's see how it sounds now. It's got that house feel now. I have got a bass channel set up here, so I think I'll do a bass line as well and show you how I'll pick the bass line out of this progression, just so it obviously in the same key and it follows it nicely. But you can add some variations to the bass line, which will again make it a little bit more exciting. So I'll play it with a kick now. So now I'll make a bass line using notes within this original chord progression. So I've got a synth bass from Hive already lined up. I'm going to just pick out this bottom line here. Bass. So I'm just going to deactivate them notes because I don't like to delete them, because it's good to go back to them. So you can just deactivate them and they will not play. You do that by selecting or pressing 0 on your keyboard. So let's see how the bass line sounds now. We may have to knock it down an octave to give it a bit more sub. going to make them notes a bit longer. You select them all and you press the legato button. It will fill in the empty space. That's a bass line sorted, and we just basically picked these notes here out of the melody, the bass note out of the melody, and then we've transferred that to a new channel with a synth with a bass sound ready. So we'll try that bass and the kick together now. See how that sounds. And now all together. Got a nice feel to it. I think we'll end it there. Basically, this is a bit of a follow-on from a previous tutorial that I did that shows you how to build chord progressions if you're not very up to scratch with chords. Play about with that chord progression for a good while first. I did a lot of work before I did this video on that one, just to get the chords right. So do that, make sure you're 100% happy with that, and then start applying the sort of the pattern in which the piano plays. Straight away, it does sound housey. We could do a bit more work on it, put a bit more percussion, an open hi-hat and various other stuff, but it's a good starting point. And I probably will turn this into a track at some point. So I hope you liked this video, and if you have, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these, subscribe, and I promise I will keep doing these tutorials. I've got several planned for the future. I'm going to try doing them as often as I possibly can. Thank you very much.